Next on Quincy, an apparently fit and healthy young boxer collapses and dies in the dressing room after a title bout. Unfortunately, not an uncommon occurrence in the fight game. However, his wife insists he was the victim of drugs, and so Quincy sets out to discover, was it an accident or deliberate murder? Jack Klugman is Quincy, and if anyone can discover the truth, it's him. Check him out Tuesday at 7:30 on 7.
They start with nothing, and none can help the other. Each one suffers alone, and dreams are not allowed. Little children haul water for miles, water that is not even fit to drink. Preventive medicine does not exist, nor does the opportunity for education. Through Foster Parents Plan, self-help and community development projects help to create a livable world. Given the tools, the encouragement, and the guidance, families of foster children work together to create their own small miracles. Schools are built to fight ignorance. Hospitals are built to fight disease. Wells are dug to provide clean water. By working together, suddenly there is dignity and hope. For just a few dollars a month, you can sponsor a child through Plan. Please write.
Sunday at 6, 7 brings you sudden death football action when Terry Fernley's Eels come up against the tough Canterbury outfit. It's do or die for both teams. Only the winner has the right to battle on for premiership honours. Parramatta in against Canterbury. It's 90 minutes of real pressure football, brought to you by TUI, is Sunday at 6 on 7.
Tonight, police make mass arrests at a city gay rights demonstration. The former Archbishop of Venice becomes Pope John Paul I, and the Lord Mayor of Sydney dies at the age of 55. Good evening, Roger Climpson. 75 demonstrators have been arrested in the latest clash between police and gay liberation protesters in Sydney. Violence erupted as the demonstrators invaded a rival rally by the Right to Life Association in Hyde Park. Philip Scholl reports.
300 gay lib protesters planned to march from their meeting in Paddington Town Hall to Hyde Park, where the Right to Life rally was being held to protest against its anti-abortion campaign. Shortly before 1 o'clock, they found their way blocked by 200 police in Oxford Street near Taylor Square. The police officer in charge warned the demonstrators that the procession was illegal and could not continue. Despite the protesters' move to turn back, arrests followed. As those arrested were taken to Darlinghurst Police Station, the protesters regrouped and headed to Hyde Park, where the Right to Life rally was well underway. Nearly 1,000 people were at the rally, listening to anti-abortion entertainers and speakers. Several hundred police were on hand in case of further trouble, and when the gay libbers tried to set up a rival demonstration, the violence began again.
Speak for life! Can you hear us out there?
Stop police attacks on gays, women and blacks! Stop police attacks on gays, women and
More than 50 people were arrested for offences ranging from offensive behaviour to hindering police. The Right to Life rally continued despite the violence, but a planned march was later cancelled. Those charged will appear in Central Court tomorrow.
Talks described as a last chance to settle the telecom dispute are continuing in Melbourne. Alistair Patterson reports.
Today had been set down to hear an application by Telecom for the insertion of penal clauses in the Technicians' Awards. However, at the start of today's proceedings, Justice Mary Gaudron adjourned that hearing and directed the parties to hold private talks. General Secretary of the ATEA, Mr Bill Mansfield, said that the union was prepared to enter into further discussion. Also taking part in today's talks were Mr Bob Hawke, President of the ACTU, and high-ranking officials of the two white-collar organisations, KGO and AXPAR. Following yesterday's meeting, Mr Mansfield said that the talks set down for today represented the last hope of avoiding a major confrontation between the government and the entire trade union movement. Late this afternoon, a union spokesman said that the talks might well continue until 10 this evening.
A private funeral is to be held for the late Lord Mayor of Sydney, Alderman Leo Port. A spokesman for the Great Synagogue of Sydney said today the details of the service have yet to be arranged. Alderman Port died yesterday at the age of 55, following a short but serious bout of ill health. In paying tribute today, the Premier, Mr Rand, described the Lord Mayor's death as both sad and tragic. Opposition leader Peter Coleman said Alderman Port was a great man and a great Lord Mayor who had recently served the people under great duress. Bruce Stannard prepared this report.
Perhaps more than anything else, Leo Port will be remembered as the man responsible for the greening of Sydney. He was the Lord Mayor with a green thumb. He dotted the drab grey stone and glass of the city with vibrant trees and shrubs. He splashed its pavements with the vivid colours of flowers. Leo Port's monument is the excitement of a great city, made beautiful by new parks and plazas, the intimate quiet places that act as oases of calm in the helter-skelter heart of the commercial world. It was his indefatigable drive that pushed Martin Plaza from the drawing boards into breathtaking reality. That vast swathe of pink granite may not be to everyone's taste, but Leo Port was determined that it would become, like London's Trafalgar Square, the city's focal point, and in that he has succeeded. Alderman Port died at 55. He was born Leo Weiser Rappaport in Poland in